Baltimore is a vibrant city on the water that is filled with surprises and hidden treasures that can cater to a number of different tastes. Nominated as one of the top 10 cities of the future, it lives up to its Charm City description. And known to visitors that swarm around the Inner Harbor and historical Fells Point area, Baltimore City has a huge vacant lot problem, which stems from some of the city's most poverty-stricken areas. With more than 50 years of an ever-declining population and job loss, to the recent foreclosure epidemic, Baltimore has experienced the abandonment of more than 10,000 houses, which has added to a staggering total of over 14,000 abandoned lots within the city boundaries. These abandoned lots become breeding grounds for trash, drug abuse, and pest infestations, which result in the decline of the neighborhood value and population. The community is unable to attract residents or beneficial developments as the area enters a spiraling decline of quality and value. However, what is uplifting and moving to see is that members of such communities are rising up to this problem and actively changing their own social, economical, and environmental living conditions. One such way has been the grassroots emergence of community-managed open green spaces, whether in the form of a community garden, a park, or a recreational area. These areas are owned and managed by the community members that surround them. They can be the focal point within their lives, an area which promotes community interaction and involvement. These abandoned lands that have been turned into small treasured places are currently in the hands of the city or private homeowners who have neglected to maintain the lots. Without ownership, they are vulnerable to takeover by private developers. They are uninsured and subject to taxation. How would you feel if someone could just take something away that you have treasured and developed for over 5 years? Something that meant the world to you and your community. This is where Baltimore Green Space has found its calling. As a community land trust, they protect such community-managed open spaces in Baltimore neighborhoods. They don't intervene with the workings of the land, nor do they consider themselves to be taking over any particular community-managed space that the citizens of Baltimore have nurtured for themselves. They simply step in and buy it, preserving it so that the community can develop, maintain, and value their land without fear of it being taken away and developed for monetary gains. Baltimore Green Space has the skills, advice, and political know-how to work through the piles of paperwork and complicated financial rules and obligations, to own the land and preserve it for the community to treasure, just like they always have. However, now they can treasure their space and reap the benefits without fear of losing it. Baltimore Green Space, preserving your community's most treasured places.